my God, we're back, guys. We're back. Excited. Welcome to Before You Kill Yourself with Lena Green. I'm Lena Green. And wait, before I get started, can I just say I'm having the best natural hair day I discovered, and I'm really mad at my friends for not telling me about this. Okay, I discovered a gel. It's a popular one. It's the I'm having a brain fart. Eco gel. I discovered Eco Gel and it's been fun. Like it's really making the curls pop. So I'm enjoying. I think I might be wearing my hair like this for a minute. Don't hold me to it. I might come back and have a different hairstyle. We'll see. I might just play around with some stuff. Enough about hair. Yeah, I'm excited. I came back from Canada. I was doing a tour with five other comedians, all of us different. It was probably one of the intense and most amazing times I've ever had. I learned so much. I love Canada. I love you, Canada. Y'all are just the nicest. They were just like, bless your heart. You poor American. It was a beautiful experience and I'm so appreciative of it. I think this might be one of the most important episodes that I do. I started a new book. It's about learning alchemy in your mind, your body, your soul, and when I do my book um episodes, which I will do, I will start posting like the books that I'm reading because they are life changing. They are giving me so much life. People ask me like, how do you find the courage to do like stand up and climb mountains and solo travel and la 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 la? It is because I am getting out of my comfort zone and it's scary, especially for someone like me who has always been just like a scared human being. But I've noticed that especially with art, you have to grow, and to grow you have to get afraid and use the fear and see it and then get through it. And that's basically what I'm doing. Like every day I keep telling people every day I'm scared, but I just keep doing shit. I'm scared. And now I'm like living in that, and I'm starting to see this fear dissipate, so it's been nice. This episode though is about remembering who the fuck you are. That's the book I'm reading. It talks about this, how as human beings, as this energy in our souls, we forgot who we were. We're so much more than just human beings on a planet who are just here to work and pay taxes. We are so much more, but a lot of us have forgotten. Not me. I have not forgotten. I remembered who I was, and it has fueled me in a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, and I'm excited, and you know what? I was put on my heart to share now. Now I'm in that place of where it's like I'm getting these downloads from the universe, and now it's like I need to push them out. Like I'm supposed to get them and then put them out into the world, and I'm just gonna say yes to the creator, God, universe, whatever you believe in. I'm going with the flow, and I'm saying yes. And this is a person in flow state who has said yes to whatever comes next. And this was the next thing, to put out everything that I'm receiving. So remembering who the fuck you are is important, guys. Oh, it's important. It's important in your career, it's important in your family life, it's important in every aspect of your life, because people are gonna try to define who you are and tell you who you should be. And you need to know who you are in order to push back, especially as an artist, especially in any career. You need to know who you are, and in order to know who you are, you have to remember who you were before this body, and before we grew up and we were told you can't laugh loud in public, you can't dance in the rain. Like, we remember who you are. And that was important for me in this past year. I mean, I've so much has happened. I climbed Kilimanjaro. I went to Everest. I went on a tour. I wrote a comic book. I've done a lot of stuff that just was placed into my heart, and I'm just now processing why was I the one to carry those things out? Why was it I who did these things, and it's because I'm starting to slowly remember who I am, and I am a powerful human being who, whatever I put my mind to, I can do, and so can you. So can you. And I just want to talk on that. I had an uncomfortable conversation with a family member. I'm not really in great contact with my family. They're very conservative Christian people who have their own set of beliefs, which I understand. We lean into religion, especially in times like this, but you need to remember and know the facts of things and grow and not let religion stifle you. And that's a side note. That is a whole nother episode. Today I just want to talk about, so this, a family member called me and she was like, you need to humble yourself if you want to come back to our family, which is just a weird like cadence of words. Humble yourself to come back to the family. I didn't know what to say to that, because I've not said or done anything that needs to be humbled. Like, I live my life. I'm a kind human being. I try really hard at that. So it was just a weird thing. And I've been sharing this on stage. I know, but that's what we comedians do. And people are like, "What? That's a weird thing to say." And I'm like, "I know." And what did I say back? I basically said, I don't think this might be a good fit on this timeline. I think maybe on another timeline we need to meet back up and try to get this right. When people try to make you small or they feel like you're too big, that's kind of what I sensed that was coming from this person, because I never said or did anything that, maybe it was the climbing the mountains and maybe all of that made her think I felt big. And that's, honestly, I want to speak about that. Like, those things don't make you feel big, they make you feel like small, and they make you know that you are part of something that is big. So I don't have an ego for that. If anything, that's an ego check, to stand on top of a mountain and know you're very small in all of this. So that was interesting, and I hadn't talked to, like, this was my twin sister. I'll be honest, and I love this. I love my family, but I love myself more, and I I will always choose me when it comes down to me feeling comfortable and me feeling safe and being able to be myself, especially as I keep pushing through with my art and with experiences and with trying to bring love and peace into this world. I'm always going to choose me in that. So there wasn't going to be a back and forth like, "Oh, how dare you say that to me?" I just was like, "Oh, you're still in some place. You see me as the same person that I was years ago, and I've grown so much. I think I wake up every day and I've evolved into something or someone else. It's actually interesting to wake up and know, oh, I've got another idea and a viewpoint that has, bloomed from something. So it was such an interesting conversation to talk to someone who knew me way back then. And they still think that I'm that person, and they try to challenge me. And at this moment, we're in a moment where you're either going to stand for yourself or you're going to fall in a line. And I'm going to stand for myself, and I'm going to stand for what's right. And I just said no. So remember who you are, because I don't think I could have done that. I love my family, and as much as I want a relationship with these people, I have grown, and I keep growing every fucking day, every week, every month, and when I see people that are stagnant and then they try to meet me and say, "Well, you need to get back in this box because that's how we can take you," I say no. Say fucking no. No. So this is an important conversation. A lot of y'all are probably in the same. I've been talking to other comedians, and they have riffed with their families, and a lot of people are going to stay in the same place. They're going to let fear keep them very much in the same mindset and having the same arguments. They're going to be really, and those are the people, if I were you, I would start to get away from, because it's important right now to grow. It's important. Evolve or die. that this is something that is important to evolve, or you're going to get left the fuck behind. So I just wanted to talk about that today and like open up this dialogue conversation. I don't know if anybody else is going through stuff with their family. I would love to talk to people about that because that's a hard one. Like you, especially right now, you need your family. There's a lot of tough stuff happening. There's a lot of hard and different like changes that are coming, and you need that support system. But I know a lot of us have migrated away from our families, whether it's because there's racists, I've heard that a lot, or they have these archaic beliefs that don't push us forward. I would say sit in the loneliness and move forward if you have to, and it's not going to be easy. I repeat, it is not going to be easy, but I'm doing it, and I'm hoping to keep going. And it's not an easy thing to do, but choose you until you fully healed, until you are on that journey of healing, and then come back to the conversation. And that's what I've decided to do for myself, because you don't need to just say I'm done over these people. No, everyone's gonna have to grow, like, and I see it in the future. I see us all come back together, but right now is just probably not the time. So that's what I wanted to speak up on. And yeah, I've had such an amazing experience. Doing comedy in Canada was so freaking cool. It's just one of those experiences where you talk to people who are different from you, who have lived different life culturally, and there's an open understanding. There's an understanding when you're laughing. There's an understanding when you're talking about the weird shit going on in the world. So I think we need to start having more conversations. I'm doing it daily. I hope a lot of y'all are, so we can get a lot of this shit behind us. This is why we have a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. We're not having conversations, and I hope we start doing that. So I love you all. Please tune in for the next episode. I'm gonna be like trying to post more regularly. Please don't hold me to it. It's just so much, and I'm working on a lot of like different stuff, and I'm excited about it. I will talk about it, but yeah, love you guys. Join in the conversation. I will talk to you later. Peace out. Live long, prosper. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. Live long, prosper, guys. I am a Star Trek fan. Everybody who knows that. Bye bye.